You can support me by using the link and the code in the description box and saving $45 off of the Soundcore Sleep A10s. The Soundcore Sleep A10 earbuds are Soundcore's all-new sleep earbuds with a tiny size but powerful noise blocking for a cozy and quiet sleep. They have a 4-point noise masking system with ear wings and twin seal ear tips to create a more secure seal and an algorithm that adjusts the audio volume according to your external noise levels to block out up to 35 decibels of noise. They're also tiny and lightweight for extended comfort. They fit snugly in your ears without protruding, so you can wear all night long without feeling discomfort and waking up feeling refreshed and ready for the day. The Sleep A10s connect via Bluetooth, so you can still listen to your favourite ASMR audio straight into your ears, but then when you're ready to sleep, switch to their soothing sleep sounds from the selection on the Soundcore app. And you can even manage your sleep by monitoring your sleep status and getting feedback on the duration and quality of your sleep. And of course, because of their tiny size, the Sleep A10s do not disrupt your sleep at all, making perfect comfort for a perfect night's sleep. And of course, better sleep means better health. Hey. Hi. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I thought that maybe we could do a little bit of a get to know you. I'm currently doing some personal studies. I'm trying to evaluate human behaviour, personal experience, trying to gauge how much people are willing to share. And with that in mind, I've got over 100 questions that I'd like to ask you. In fact, there are 115 in total. Now these questions can get a little bit personal, so let me know if you don't want to answer them, but try to be as honest and authentic as you possibly can. I'm going to be jotting down your answers, but I want you to know I won't be writing your name. All of your answers are strictly confidential. They won't be posted anywhere, they'll simply be used for comparison with others. Okay. So feel free, this is a calm, peaceful and safe space for you to open up. So again, I'm just going to be jotting down in between each question. So first, given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? Would you like to be famous? And if so, in what way? Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say? And why do you do that? What would you constitute a perfect day for you? go into as much detail as you want. Okay. When did you last sing to yourself? When did you last sing to someone else? If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want? So would you like, at the age of 30, to continue to have your mind for the rest of your life, or your body? Do you have a secret hunch about how you'll die? Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. For what in life do you feel most grateful? If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? Take 4 minutes and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible. What would you start with? If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be? If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? Is that something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? And why haven't you done it? What is the greatest accomplishment of your life? What do you value most in a friendship? What is your most treasured memory? What is your most terrible memory? If you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are living? And why? What does friendship mean to you? What roles do love and affection play in your life? Share something you consider to be a positive characteristic of you. Okay. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most people's? How do you feel about the relationship with your mother? If you could have 3 wishes, what would they be? Who was your favourite cartoon character when you were a child? What does spirituality mean to you? Do you believe in giving people second chances, and why? How would you describe your first crush? What are your favourite hobbies? What's your star sign, and do you believe in astrology? What do you want people to remember about you after you're gone? What is the most important lesson that you've learned from a past relationship? What are some of your favourite books? Have you ever had an epiphany? If so, what was it like for you? What is the most intense experience you've had in your life? When you dream big, what would you do with your life? Are you a morning or a night person? Do you think anyone has the capacity to cheat, or do you think only cheaters cheat? Have you ever shoplifted anything? Have you ever told a lie that you regretted? Have you ever done something that you've regretted? Do you ever make excuses for your bad behaviour? For example, I punched him because he was a jerk. What do you think of artificial intelligence? Scary or amazing? What do you think of Elon Musk? What do you think the solution is to climate change? What is your favourite workout? Do you think psychics are actually psychic? How do you think you'd be different if you were raised in a different family? Okay, next page. What is the most important lesson that you've learned this year? What's your dream vacation? What superpowers did you wish you had when you were a child? What did you want to be when you grew up? Are you a mountain or a beach person? What is your spirit animal? Are you very close to anyone in your family, and why? What are your top 3 strengths? What are your top 3 positive qualities? If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? What are your passions in life? Have you ever had your heart broken? What did it feel like to you? What type of music energizes you? Are you still friends with anyone from high school? What was your favorite subject or class in high school? What was your most memorable experience from your childhood? How do you relax when you're stressed out? What is a skill that you want to build? If you could change one decision you made when you were younger, what would it be and why? If you could change one thing about your childhood, what would it be and why? Do you know how to play any musical instruments? Who or what inspires you? What is your favourite place in the whole world? Who is your doppelganger? Have you ever been camping? And did you like it? What is one accomplishment that you're proud of? What 3 non-electric or non-automatic items would you take on a deserted island? When you see your family, what do you do together? What is your Achilles heel, your weak spot? What is your favourite emotion? What do you think makes a meaningful life? Is there anything from the 1980s that you wish would come back? Do you believe in good and evil? What do you think prevents people from manifesting their dreams? Do you get deja vu, and what does it feel like for you? What makes you feel nostalgic? What would you do if you found out you had a year to live? If you redesigned society, what would you change? What would be the perfect day for you? What impresses you? If you had to eat only one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? What is your least favourite food? What is one thing I don't already know about you? Would you rather be an expert at one thing or pretty good at many things? What is your favourite thing you own and why? Have you ever had your fortune told? Would you rather order in or eat out? What was the first movie you remember seeing in theatres? You just won £10,000. What are you going to do with the money? What is the luckiest thing that has ever happened to you? What is your favourite way to exercise? Do you like roller coasters? And what's your favourite roller coaster you've ever been on? What is your most hated chore and why? What is your favourite holiday and why? Okay, last page. If you were going to get some ink, what would you choose and why? If you had to choose only one, would you pick a dog or a cat? Do you believe in aliens? Why? If you were president, what is the first thing you would do to work on changing this country? If you had to live in another time period, what would you choose? What foreign language would you want to master and why? What's your all-time favourite dessert? Do you believe in ghosts, and why? And final question. What's your survival plan during a zombie apocalypse? Great. That's all the questions. I hope that's been fun and not too personal for you. I hope maybe that you've even felt a little bit enlightened. I really enjoyed getting to know you. Thank you so much for